suspect tries to flirt her way out of murder. Everybody, let's get into this video. Let's get into this video, bro.
Yeah, well, you guys are married.
He didn't tell me what he was going to do because I don't know the severity of it. I'm just scared.
This is Amelia Bassoon attempting to seduce the
Alicia Baboon? What?
detectives to get away with murder. Amelia was arrested in connection with the murders of Cindy and Sean Stack. They think she helped her husband cover up the crime, but she will do everything she can to get away with it, including flirting with the detectives. But while this case started in a playful manner, it quickly evolved into one of the most intense interrogations of all time.
They're dead. They're both dead.
I didn't do anything.
The detective starts by reading Amelia her rights and getting some basic information.
Am I like getting...
Chat, look, I said this before, and I'm gonna say this shit again. Look, if you're ever in this scenario with the police, ask for a lawyer, bro. Whether if you're right or whether if you're wrong, ask for a lawyer, bro.
Arrested or something for something? Or...
We'll explain it to you. Yeah, we'll explain it all to you, okay?
I just normally, when this starts, is like someone getting in trouble or arrested or something.
Well, we just, like I said, we want to be able to talk to you.
Already, it's
Wow,
obvious
bro.
that Amelia is making her voice high-pitched and speaking in a timid tone of voice. While this could just be what she sounds like normally, other footage of her suggests otherwise.
I
Damn!
don't want to press charges, but I would like a no contact order. I can do it. Okay.
Her change in tone could also be a reaction to being in a stressful and uncomfortable situation. But as the interrogation...
Wait, chat, is she a curry person? Shout out to the curry people that watch me, bro. Hold on, let me say something. Suba. Suba! Shout out to all the curry people, bro. I'm actually, that's actually not offensive because I love watching Baljeet and Phineas and Ferb. I think he's one of my favorite characters, top 3.
And continues, she begins to show more and more of these flirtatious signs.
What happened with Josh? Did you say that... Did I hear you say he shot himself in the leg?
Yeah, so in
What?
December, we went bowling.
Okay.
The bullet went around the bone and around the artery.
Wow.
Through and through.
Jeez. That's lucky.
I know, he's crazy.
Yeah, well, you guys are married.
It'll be a year in September.
Oh, okay.
Here, Amelia gathers her hair and moves it all to the right-hand side, exposing her neck on the left. The neck carries the jugular, an important and vulnerable part of the body that many people will make an effort to protect. However, when someone feels comfortable or safe around someone, they're likely to expose their neck by tilting their head or moving their hair to the side, suggesting attraction or at least the desire to show it.
All right.
Oh, you naughty girl. You naughty girl. Oh my God.
Amelia, I can tell you the reason why we're here today.
Let me get a naughty. Let me get a naughty in the chat, bro.
Does that surprise you?
For this type of situation, yeah.
Okay.
Like this intense. I mean, I got in trouble at work, which makes sense, but I'm just confused about this.
Well, let's walk through it a little bit, okay? Let's walk through that and see how maybe we can...
But what if the
reconnect,
man does
right,
that?
and find out if this was just a misunderstanding or what, okay?
The story ended with Cindy and Sean dead, but started with an equally disgusting crime. Amelia was an employee at Chase Bank and exploited her position to steal $50,000 from a dementia-ridden man. She wrote 2 checks from his account, and her husband Josh deposited them in his accounts. When Cindy and Sean started asking questions, Josh purchased a gun and shot the pair in their own apartment. This interrogation is not only to uncover the details behind the theft, but also to determine what part she played in the killings.
So what happened with this write-up? So,
yo, they're not making...
Have you been a banker for him for a
Nah,
while?
they're not. Hey, bruh. These curry people are not making shit easy for them, bro. You're literally scamming people. Like...
Oh, I mean...
Yeah, so I've been his banker since I moved here.
So what happened with these checks?
Nothing. She called him. I have the record over global security.
Mm-hmm.
So when they came in, they pulled like call logs, they pulled like cameras just to make sure like they pulled signature files, Because I mean, it's still federal.
And they stink.
They wanted to make sure that I wasn't like.
Yo, what is
I guess
wrong with
stealing?
you, bro?
When you talk to Gerald, I mean, how did he appear to you? Is he a young guy, old guy?
They don't be wearing
How did
Old
he appear to
Spice.
you
They be
when you
wearing Old Spices.
talked to him? Is he okay? Do you ever have any issues?
Bang!
Remember anything?
Wear Old Spice. They be wearing Old
Like,
Spices.
pretty serious.
Yo. All right, chill.
But for the
Focus,
most part,
chat.
Things I don't think he would get. to
Focus,
me.
chat.
Other than that, he's still nice.
Okay. Yeah, nice guy.
Amelia does her best to seem open and honest here, but as soon as
He's
she
a
finishes
nice
up talking,
guy.
she brings her shoulders up, hunches over slightly, and crosses her arms. All movements that are done to protect vital parts of the body and are obvious tells that someone feels uncomfortable. These signs only become more apparent as the interview continues.
What did he have you do? Like, what did he ask for?
Nothing. It's just he put 2 checks and $25,000 each,
Mhm.
and that was it. His grandson came, picked him up, and
The grandson came and picked him up?
it was either the day before or the day after.
Mm-hmm.
I opened up an account for him.
Oh, so he must have just deposited those checks into the account?
I'm guessing.
Gotta go brush
Your
my
best bet
teeth.
right now
Ray
is to
does
be
not fuck
completely
with
honest
us, bro.
Okay?
Okay.
So let's go on a little bit more, okay? The truth
Ray
is gonna
does
be the
not
best
fuck
thing
with
right
us,
now.
bro.
This happened in May?
My write-up for it, and
Is the account still open?
the
Shout out to all the new follows.
No?
Amelia's speech has become much shorter and unclear, and she continues to seem more and more uncomfortable when pressured about Gerald's banking records. Of course, the detective has noticed this and is seeing straight through her original timid and playful demeanor, so he decides to ramp up the pressure.
Amelia, listen. Okay? At a certain point in time, we have to move past it, all right? He's a nice guy, and I'm sure you really do care about him.
I do,
Do you see now?
but it's not like I don't want to make it. Okay.
Mm-mm. No.
Wow.
Did you take advantage of that old man?
I don't want to say I took advantage of him because he's a really nice guy.
Yeah. And Josh, did he ever talk to them?
No. He never-
Chat, you gotta understand, bro. When you're in this room, they got nothing on you. Like, do you understand? Like, when you're in the room, they have nothing on you. So you just gotta say, I want a lawyer. I want a lawyer. Are you sure? They're gonna ask you again. No, I want a lawyer. I want a lawyer. I want a lawyer. When you're in this room, they don't know shit. They're just trying to trick you to confess.
I spoke to him. He doesn't even know who they are.
Would you have been at their house?
Him? He doesn't even know where they live. I don't even know where they live.
Well, you have access
I
to
can
his
smell
account.
the spices.
Yeah, but I haven't.
You opened it.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but I don't remember his address.
You talked to Cindy? Possible she gave you their address? Is it going to be in the text messages?
No.
But you don't remember if she gave you the
As
address
soon
or
as
not?
She never
they
gave it to me.
must.
Reason to.
Hey, bro.
Possible Josh went over there and you didn't know?
I mean, how would he know where they live though?
That's not the question I was asking. Is it possible that he went over there?
Not that I know. No.
So you can't say for sure he did or didn't.
I can say no
How
to my
can you say
knowledge
no?
because he doesn't know where he doesn't know them.
Amelia now decides
Wow.
to change strategies. Instead of her original flirtatious and playful demeanor,
Yo, James should be a lawyer? Bro, I'm not gonna... Yo, time out the Overwatch player 72. Time him out for 10 minutes. What the fuck did you just say, bro? But look, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I deadass could be a lawyer, bro. I deadass could be a lawyer. How many of y'all would hire me to be your lawyer? Deadass. I'm being deadass. I could break out of this shit easily. I'll be like, look, judge. All right? Look. This old man was a super nice guy. He would come in and always talk to Mrs. Baljeet. Mrs. Baljeet and her, they would always converse. They would always talk to each other. And it was always great vibes. And some might say he was hitting on her. Now, was he trying to sleep with her to get some hush money? Who knows? All I'm saying is that he kind of went to the bank a lot to see Mrs. Baljeet. And you're out. And you're out. And you're out, bro. And you're out.
she's switched to an innocent and clueless one. At points, she even smiles and
be
laughs
too
while
busy
being
fucking
asked
around?
serious questions in an attempt to downplay the intensity and pressure. This is a sign that the facade she's put up is starting to break, and the detective takes this as an opportunity to press her even further.
I think you need to start understanding the severity of the situation, right? Because I don't know if you really
If I'm
do.
the officer, I'm going to say,
And I
nah,
think you
you
need to
ain't
start
getting
understanding
no.
that how this interview goes and what you know,
I
what
want a lawyer,
decisions
shut
you make
up.
here are going to affect your life for a long,
Yo,
long time. I think
imagine.
you think that you had this all planned out, and I think and again, not saying it in a bad way, but this is what we do. Okay, when we make mistakes, we figure things out and go, okay, all right, there's a lot more going on here, all right? And you know whose name is all over this right now? You and Joshua, okay? You need to start thinking real hard and real fast, okay? Who is involved in this and what happened, okay?
I'll pay for $1 to be
Okay.
my lawyer.
Things got out of hand. Okay, this got out of hand. I think
What
happened
kind of
was Cindy
toothpaste
was
do y'all
asking
use?
for this money back, and you didn't have it. And there's some.
What do you
issues
mean?
there, okay, sometimes again, when we make a mistake, we do something wrong, and
Doesn't-
things- the
isn't
ball
there
gets rolling, we can't
toothpaste
stop it.
built
You understand
inside the
what I'm saying?
toothbrush?
Okay, listen, you have your whole life ahead of you.
I know.
You have a 7-year-old son.
What is she on,
You have
bro?
an
You just
obligation
put
to
your
him.
toothbrush underwater and you brush
So,
your teeth, bro.
Whatever happened
What are you
beyond
talking about?
this, we need to know, because if you want to keep going with what you're telling us, okay, then we're gonna have to go on that, all right? And you have to understand.
Yeah. Okay.
So somebody did something. We need to know now.
Talking about her son obviously strikes a chord with
Oh,
Amelia. And as
fuck.
interrogations are all about exploiting emotions to extract the truth,
Yup.
the detective jumps on this to make her as vulnerable
Damn.
as possible.
Did Josh put you up to this?
No.
Well, this is the stuff we need to know. Listen, if he put you up to it,
Bro.
he put you up to it. That's okay. Again, like Detective Murphy said, I think you're kind of at this crossroads right now, okay? You've got Josh, who you probably love, and he's your husband, okay? But you also have Julian. And you got to picture that little boy. You got to picture not being able to watch him grow up. Think about
Damn.
that for a second. Think about being put somewhere very far away from him, and the only way you're going to have contact with him is through letters. You're going to get pictures in jail, in prison, of your little boy growing up. That's your future.
Yo!
I don't know the severity of what he did,
What did he do?
but he knows the relationship that I have with Mr. Stack. He knows that. I mean, I would take him food, like,
Yo, Mr. Stacks is kind of a W name. Imagine me a name, Mr. Stacks. Yo.
so at a point he would get upset with me that, like, I'm too nice, that I can't kind of act with my customers, but he's the old guy. He has no family. Well, I mean, I talked to him.
Wow,
My husband, I
bruh.
talked to him.
Did Josh say that you kind of were owed this money because you were taking care of this guy?
I don't know if he said that, but
Something like that? What did he tell you?
I don't want to get in trouble. I didn't do anything.
We need to know. Well, then tell us, okay? Tell us. They're both dead.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we really need to talk.
At this point, all of
Oh!
the games that Amelia was playing
Fuck!
have gone out the window.
Fuck!
Whether she's innocent or not, she's now being accused of aiding a murderer and is faced with losing her job, house, and a 7-year-old son.
Wow,
So,
bruh.
understandably, she's starting to get incredibly scared.
I do not want to go to jail. I don't. Like, if I get fired, okay, let me get fired at work, but I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything. I didn't plan anything. I didn't conspire anything. I didn't do anything. I don't want to
But
go to
again-
jail.
From here, the detectives try to capitalize on this, using her vulnerable state to try and extract as much information as possible from her. But Amelia asserts that
Isn't it crazy that they're trained to do this? Like, that's like mind-boggling, bro. Like, they're literally trained to do this shit. It wouldn't work with me. I would just laugh and be like, give me a fucking lawyer, Baldy. Get away from me, bro. Give me a lawyer, bro. Give me a lawyer. Your wife is not sleeping with you tonight, bro. You didn't catch no thug. You didn't. Give me a lawyer, bro, and get your fucking shriveled dick out of here, bro.
she's only told the truth throughout the entire interrogation. She
You're
didn't
not
know
turning your
Cindy
wife
and
on with this
Sean were
story,
dead,
bro.
and
Give
she
me a
had
lawyer.
nothing to do with their murders. But here is where the interrogation takes a massive turn. These detectives have now been talking to her for over 2 hours, and
Wow.
they've executed this style of interrogation almost perfectly. But for the last few hours, they've just been going around in circles to no avail. So instead, they
Time
leave
out,
the
M. White,
room
1
to
minute.
discuss a new approach. And that's when detective number 3 enters with blankets and a kind, apologetic tone.
Hey, you need to talk.
You need to get out from underneath this big time. Did they tell you who they work for?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're homicide detectives, so.
I know.
And they want you to be a witness, not a suspect.
And that's why I want to talk to them, because I just don't want to be involved in any of this. Like,
Okay.
I don't want any part of this. I want to be able to go home.
Okay.
Entering like this after
Wow.
such a stressful experience with the other detectives will set Amelia's mind at ease and subconsciously enforce the idea that he isn't a threat. At the start of the interrogation, Amelia was trying to
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. That's a W strat. Hold on. Hold on, bro. That's a W strat. I would have looked at him and been like, oh, you're the janitor. Come over here. Let me talk to you, bro. W strat. W strat, bro. W.
seduce the detectives in an attempt to get better treatment and hopefully even a lighter sentence. So if the third detective plays into this by treating her kindly and playing her game, maybe he'll have a chance of finding out what really happened.
In these cases, you can't lie. You can't, which means...
Time out A Boogs 1 minute. Time him out for 5 minutes, actually. Time him out 5
Or
minutes.
just flat out lying. That is accessory. You're protecting someone. And I'm telling you right now, you don't need to do that. If you know what happened, tell him.
Yes, what's going on, my boy?
Did he tell you what he did and told you not to say anything?
No, he just told me if you say anything, then... Like if you... Because, I mean, I'm not stupid.
Okay, but eventually he told you what happened.
No, he didn't tell me that he killed anybody. Or that he was going...
But you know that he was going over there.
I knew that he was going over there.
What day?
He told me, he's like, don't worry about what I'm doing. I'll take care of it.
Talking about them, though.
I'm guessing so, because that's just what he keeps on saying.
Your importance is in details, not in vagueness.
They told me I'm going to jail regardless.
Well, the fraud part may be, but that's nothing. That is nothing compared to these charges
Yeah.
for first-degree murder.
If I say all of these things, will I get in trouble?
If you don't say any of these things, you're definitely going to get in trouble.
But that,
Wow,
this is why
bro.
I'm scared. If I say these things, like, I didn't do any of this.
Put it this way. If you protect him and you don't tell us everything,
Okay.
then you're part of the crime.
Amelia is now met with a harsh dilemma. She has to either gamble that the detectives never connect her to the crime and face felony charges herself, or fess up and snitch to the police.
Fuck, bro. Fuck, bro. Oh,
Likely
man.
sending her husband to jail for the rest of his life. This is her last chance to make the right decision.
I need a ride or die
or
girl,
see
bro.
her son again.
Can we start over from the beginning then?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I let her know she wanted to know. She went with her dad to the bank and she looked at the transaction history and she wanted to know what the checks were.
But hold on. Let me say this real quick. You know what's crazy though? If two couples were about to go to jail, if the girl goes to jail, guaranteed that dude is gonna do anything and he's gonna spend 5 years trying to get her out. If a dude and a girl got put in jail, if a dude got put into jail, his girlfriend is sucking Schmeat the next day. Isn't that a crazy thing? And that's true, bro. That's dead ass true. If two couples like were to go to prison, right? The boy goes in, the girl stays out, girl is sucking Schmeat immediately. Immediately, bro. Immediately. I've seen it too many times, bro. I've seen it too many times where a girl bro, I've seen it, bro. I don't know how to explain it. I literally have seen it, bro. But if it was the other way around, if the girl got put in and the dude was out, he's trying to get her out as quickly as possible, bro. He's gonna figure out a way, bro. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. I've seen it, bro.
So I can't tell her my
I knew this one girl.
My conversations with her.
She had a
And
boyfriend
he's
in
just like,
jail.
"Take care of it. Don't worry
And
about
she
it."
would
He just wasn't having it. He didn't
go
talk to her,
crazy,
he
bro.
didn't
Go
contact
crazy.
her.
And she ended up getting
We're talking
pregnant.
about her.
And then the dude
Thanks.
found out,
You know her
and then
name?
when he came out of jail, he
Cindy.
tried
And he knew who
to
Cindy
limit
was.
everybody.
Only
And
because
bro
of the
went back to
conversations
jail.
that we had.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The next day he went and he bought a gun. I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. He called out of work. He said that I'm gonna take care of things. The next day,
Mainly blonde
he comes
girls?
home,
Wait, who?
And he's like banging on the door. This is like 8.
Where the apartment or the house where we we were at today?
Yes.
Okay.
He came banging on the door. When he came home, he took the gun apart. He was shaking. He took all his clothes off. He put it in a garbage bag, and then he went by his mom and dad's house.
Okay. When did you become aware that he was involved in the murder?
Well, I didn't know what happened. I just stopped hearing from her. And then when I said something about, can I call her? He told me no. And then he got really mad at me. He was like, if you say something, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, he's not gonna say that unless he told you about the murder. That's the part that's so when did he tell you about the murder? Sweetie, you gotta let this go. You can't, anything you hold back is not gonna look good. You've got to just tell it. It hurts, it's scary, I understand that, but not talking is worse for you than talking.
It was,
Did he describe how, what?
He never physically said, like, what he did.
Nah, but isn't it crazy, though, as humans, though, he's just trying to fuck up her life, low-key. Like, why can't humans just be like, yo, did you do it, yes or no? No? All right, get a lawyer. Like, why can't cops just be like that? Did you do it, yes or no? No? Get a lawyer. Lawyer up, because we're going to try and fuck you over. Why can't people just be like that? Like, trying to be a friend, fake trying to help people out. Why don't you really try to help people out? Did you do it, yes or no? No? Get a lawyer. Like,
everything was done.
Did he say he shot him?
Well, I'm guessing he had a gun, so.
Don't guess. Did he tell you that he shot him?
Yes.
He said he shot him.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, the detectives managed to use Amelia's tactics against her and got her to confess to her own husband's crime. The detectives also stuck to their word and, after confirming she had nothing to do with the murders, dropped the charges against her. She was, however, still charged with the theft and sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Wow!
Josh, however, was found guilty of the first-degree murders of Cindy and Sean Stack and was sentenced to life behind.
oh, fuck W video.